Okay, well, we had a little gimbal glitch that hopefully we have recovered from. And we'll continue our walk here at Shoreline Village in Long Beach, California. It's a nice day, not too hot yet, I will say. It's early enough to where we aren't baking yet. Let's walk along the backside of Shenanigans, this Irish pub. This is their backside patio. They already have a decent crowd there. They open early for breakfast, and lunch crowd is going to start shortly. Istanbul Home, handmade art and accessories. Oh, wow. Wow, a lot of nice lighting in there. Very colorful. Pirates Cove. Oh, look at this guy on top here. Keeping watch over the You can get your picture taken in front of a cutout. Or Peter Pan if you want, with Tinkerbell right there. Beware ye who enter here. Wow, very nice. Oh, hey, lots of a cannon sticking out of the front. Another ship, the Pearl, yeah, of course, with cannons sticking out the side. I see the lookout up there. Okay. Oh, another scale. I think that's like the third one we saw over here. Apparently they really want people to check their weight. Well, this place has lots of things. Certainly socks of all different prints over here. Find your feet sock and sandal shop. That makes sense. Oh, here's two entertainers. Can you guess who they are? We have on the left Marilyn Monroe, and then of course the king himself, Elvis. Wow, lots of socks. Oh, and this is the arcade. Oh, with a carousel. Wow, so they just opened up. Technician is working on one of the machines. There's not too many carousels anymore. This one is a fair size. The classic one being Santa Monica Pier in the roundabout there, and it's essentially the same location of this one on the edge of the pier type area, so it has a prominent location in a roundabout style building. So we have some rides for the kids. Tom and Jerry over there. Air hockey and spinner frenzy. First game I've seen based on the spinner craze. That was a few years ago. As opposed to video games, since you can do that on your phone now, most of these are games of chance. I would say skill games. Air hockey is skill game, but All these other games are just games of chance, like the crane games, those kind of things, where there is a little skill involved, but for the most part, the odds are tight. Let's see what we have down here. Entrance on the other side of the restaurant. This is Tequila Jack's, the backside. Long Beach rideshare bikes. Bikes and scooters in Long Beach are plenty. Long Beach really promotes alternative transportation other than cars. They have a fairly good mass transit system with the buses. You can just pull up your app on your phone, know exactly where the buses are, exactly how long it's going to be before they get to your place, to your next stop. And they have lots of scooters for rent, as well as bicycles all over the city. Ooh, let's see, certainly looks like we went around the backside here. Back here at the Hyatt with the pedal boat rentals in front. So the lake isn't that small. It does go around a little bit, so people do have some distance. So if they rent one of these pedal boats, they can get out there, all without really leaving the grounds of their hotel. Over there that you see with the whale paintings, that's the Long Beach Arena. So it's connected to the convention center, which we can't quite see from this perspective because it's just behind the hotel. So the arena is just what it sounds. You'd have events in there as well. Wyland, a well-known artist, painted those whales there. All right, let's head back up along the water. Watch out for the bicyclists. Oh, we have more people renting boats. People getting in their 9 horsepower boats. The ones in the back there have larger outboard engines, so those might be the 75 horsepower ones. Quite a difference. This gives us an idea of where we are. We are on the left at Shoreline Village. And then on the right, Lighthouse Point Shoreline Park and Pier Point Landing. That's off in that direction. It looks really close where that lighthouse beacon is, but walking distance, it's a little ways. But let's head that direction anyways. Oh wow, it looks like they set up off in the distance more festival over there at the end of the marathon, even though it looks like the runners are all long gone. But they definitely set up more booths. than when we walked by there earlier. Wow, pretty fancy pedestrian overpass. Get over the street. Here some people brought their own scooters. Still is a nice day here with the ocean breeze coming in. Look, the Smokehouse Grill barbecue. As I mentioned before, Long Beach is the 5th largest city in California, so it is quite large geographically. And as you go further inland, the temperatures will quickly rise up, but here on the water, still quite nice.
Get those things. Like I never get like the ones that not everybody's getting right now. Didn't for me to get it.
Yeah, more people along this boardwalk than when we walked this way earlier. VO ride. You have your choice of scooter rentals here.
Those like a while.
You wouldn't want to be around them because they're
Gladstones from this angle. Looks pretty inviting. Nice patio. They don't really have a bike lane here. I think the bike lane is on the street, not here. Trans-Pacific Yacht Race, Long Beach to Honolulu. Wow, past winners included Frank Morgan, the Wizard of Oz in 1947, and Roy E. Disney in 1999. That's the brother of Walt Disney. The race's centennial was in 2005. Long Beach to Honolulu. Yacht race, wow. It's only about 3,000 miles. Oh, and here's commemoration on each decade. Wow, 1906. Wow, taking a yacht across there in 1906, that would have been quite a feat. Open seas, no support for days and days, weeks and weeks, who knows. In the 1920s, the Roaring 20s, of course. Ooh, seaside, dockside boat and bed. Oh, I guess it's like renting a hotel room. Huh, a bed and breakfast on private yachts. Oh, bed and breakfast, so at least they take care of everything. Starting at $220 a night. Well, compared to some of the hotels here in downtown Long Beach, that actually might not be a bad deal.
Rainbow Harbor Marina welcomes burials at sea by Captain Johnny Lee, United States Coast Guard Merchant Marine Master.
The 1950s. Huh. It's a nice picture of the yacht Goodwill. Birth of Barn Door. Native wood awarded to the fastest boat. So they started that tradition in the 1955 or the 1950s. Wow. 1949. So the 1950s get that barn door for the winner. Well, they have a little stage here for performances. P.F. Chang's in the background. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, get dizzy just watching. Wow. Don't ask me to do that. Aqualink, which is the water taxi. There's a water taxi that shuttles between. Nope, we'll just watch out for this person vaping. No vape zone here. The water taxi goes between several cities here on the coast, Long Beach and San Pedro being two of them, and heads over to Catalina Island, which is 25, 26 miles away. Got your solar cells out there charging up. Very good. Taking advantage of the sun. Wow, the Sir Winston Harbor Breeze yachts, that is a big tour boat, tour ship. Excuse me. That can handle a few people. Wow. 4 stories. Wow, so if you want to go on a harbor cruise in that ship, you aren't alone. Got a Chili's over there. Education vessels. Oh, this is whale watch boarding dock number 3. So some whale watching boats are gone because they would be right here. We're almost at the whale watching booth where they sell the tickets. Oh, there's Hooters.
Right after the trading.
You may have seen several dogs here. Long Beach is a dog-friendly city. Many of the public areas permit dogs, as long as people are responsible in handling them. Got some souvenirs, hats,
rockstar looks like.
sunglasses. Ooh, public restrooms. Now, oh, I like they put the sinks outside. They have a bunch of sinks outside the restrooms. Those are in the same design as the building off in the distance there, which is the Aquarium of the Pacific. So this is the Harbor Breezes Cruises, the whale watching. Oh, 45-minute narrated cruise for the harbor, and then if you want to go on a whale watch, it's 2.5 to 3 hours. So let's see what we have. 18 for the 45-minute harbor cruise, and 45 to 50 for the 2.5, 3 hour cruise.
There's another person coming and she won't be here for another 30 minutes.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Daily departures. Well, there's a lot of people here.
Tickets are available at Dock 2 for the 45-minute harbor tour, boarding at 11:30. This is a 45-minute fully narrated cruise and a day trip for the children. All kids under 12 are just $6. Children 4 and under, free. We have ice cold here, so like that. Dock 3 for the 45-minute harbor cruise.
All right, well, they're lining up more people. So here's a couple fishing boats. These are, look like, I think they're called like troweling nets on those big spools in the back of these boats. So these are nighttime vessels. So if you look up at the top of the mast, they have lighting arrays there with very, very bright lights. So that's to attract the fish towards the boat during the night. Yeah. And now, actually, standing over here, it kind of smells like fish. We'll come back here to the aquarium after we walk down here to this lighthouse point. Pier Point Landing. The lighthouse point has a Navy memorial. But that is a nice building. And looking back, we see some of the skyline of downtown Long Beach. Downtown Long Beach is a mix of business and residential condos. Years ago, it used to be pretty bad, but they have worked over the past decades and really fixed up downtown Long Beach. It is actually a really nice place now. Lots of restaurants and large office towers. Small skyscrapers, so to speak. Off in the distance, on the right, I can hear birds at the back of the aquarium. Outside of the aquarium in the back, they have an aviary. And I can hear the birds chirping quite loudly. That's what that netting is in the background there. That's the top of the aviary.
Now I'm gonna go for this way.
Oh, if you want to head out here to Lighthouse Point, bring your basketball. Wasn't thinking I would see a basketball hoop out here. Lots of people looking at their phones. My gosh, I must see 30 plus people just in the past 30 seconds, at least, looking at their phone. Oh my gosh, there's so, I wonder, oh, you know, this makes sense. These may be family of marathon runners, and maybe they're checking stats because so many, or they're doing something on their phones. What are you all doing on your phones?
That's Pokemon Go Community Day.
Oh, it is? Yeah. Oh, a Pokemon Day. Okay, good luck. Okay, that explains why it's kind of spooky that, I mean, at this point, it's like 80 plus people all staring at their phones. Kind of Twilight Zone-ish. It's almost like there's nobody out here without checking out their phones.
What time you dipping on? Rebel?
They're playing the Pokemon game, which I guess is still around. You have a little sand here. Beyond the sand is another little path. Oh, Long Beach International City Bank, Long Beach Marathon 2003. Wow. And they list the winners for that year. Oh, maybe they do this each year. So here comes some other ones. Well, it's nice to have some benches out here, restrooms, trash can. This is 2004. If we get tired, we always take a scooter back to the front. 2005. Need a lot of benches here to make up for the difference here. 2006. 2007. So hopefully they didn't stop doing it. They have the rest of the years.
There we go. Yeah,
Long Beach Marathon and Half Marathon. 10 years of loyalty 2009, 2018. Oh, this is volunteers who've worked on the marathon for all those years. Marathon here in Long Beach is a major marathon across the country and around the world. It's not the Boston Marathon, but it is well up there on the list. So people travel from all around here to Long Beach for this marathon. They come early, they train. Wow, we see that tall sailing ship again that we saw on the way in, but now it is full of people. I wonder if they're going to go out today. Maybe that's why they were cleaning it early this morning for this group that's going to go out. Gotta watch out for the bicyclists.
They even have a Disney lanyard because this girl gave me a freebie.
Somebody vaping some pretty strong stuff nearby. Yes, there's a Carnival cruise ship, a Princess cruise ship. There's one further out in the distance. I can't see which one that is. There's an additional cruise ship out in the distance and a lot of container ships, because the Port of Long Beach, where you can just see the cranes in the background, the Port of Long Beach starts right on the other side of that section of rock and grass. And there is a big backlog of container ships waiting to unload. So this is the Navy Memorial. We'll have to go up there. See what it looks like. Let's see what we got here. Lions Lighthouse for Sight, dedicated by the Lions Club in 2000. These are a list of the donors. Wow. Oh, this was the cyclone. Long Beach had a municipal pier here with lots of games. After the turn of the 20th century, the cyclone. They had a big bathhouse. There's the red car, which was the streetcar pre-subways or mass bus transportation. Went right up to the pier. And you can see all the people lined up going out to the end of the pier there. That's just crammed full of people. The Naval Shipyard. This looks anywhere from the 40s to the 60s. This one's hard to tell. It enclosed in the late 90s. The Spruce Goose, Howard Hughes aircraft that actually used to be housed here next to the Queen Mary. Just past the Queen Mary, you can see a little dome, the top of a white dome, and that's where the Spruce Goose was housed. The Vin Fizz, first person, Cal Rogers, or Cal Braith, his full name, gained fame as the first person to pilot a plane across the continental United States in 1911. Wow, came from New York to Long Beach. Wow. And he flew a Wright Brothers plane. And here's the Pike back then. Lots of shops. Oh, the Majestic Ballroom. Yeah, that was a popular place. Prize shooting. Wow. Rainbow Pier. Oh, so there's the Cyclone on the right as the roller coaster. Big pavilion in front of that, and then you see the pier circling around. You could actually drive on that. This is before the large breakwater got put in. This is built in 1932. Yeah, Long Beach right now is protected by a breakwater way out there because the harbor is just so large at this point. Off in the distance, we see a bunch of Navy ships, just because the naval shipyard was here. The Municipal Band Shell, their performance area on the pier, with some Ferris wheels in the background. Oh, here's the Queen Mary coming to Long Beach, 1967. So it's been here for a long time. Okay, let's head back down.
So my current
Let's head down this way. Another fisherman up there, headed out to fish. Now, palm trees, which really aren't native to this area, were imported, gosh, more than a century ago. So now they are like become known with California, certainly Southern California palm trees. People think that they're native here, and they really aren't. This is up here. Maybe this is the Naval Memorial. Oh yeah, this looks like part of a sextant for navigating. Bridges here in Long Beach. Wow, look at that. Long Beach Naval Shipyard Employees Association. Oh, this is showing that the day that the Long Beach Naval Shipyard closed. And a graphic for that by the local newspaper. That's another graphic. Navy Memorial, 1940s to 1990s. Oh yeah, in 1994, the actual naval station closed, and then the shipyard closed in 97. This is a memorial, please, no climbing. 9th Street in Sullivan, which I think is where the shipyard was. We have the flag, and then people who donated to this have bricks, commemoration bricks here in the anchor. This is hard to read. USS Frank E. Evans, crew lost or missing at sea in 1969. Wow, very nice. All right, let's head out this way. Says the sign connected Long Beach to the Navy station, so the Long Beach Shipyard to the Navy station. It was erected here in honor of the Fighting Sullivan brothers who lost their lives aboard the USS Juneau, 1952. Lots of bricks, dedication bricks here. Head back this way. It's actually quite a breeze coming in over there. I'm not too sure that bikes are actually allowed here on the boardwalk. I think they're supposed to be on the street that is close by, but it's supposed to be in the bike lane. Oh, Pier Point Landing, snacks, ice cream, soda, candy, and chips. Wow, with all these Pokemon people, maybe we should have been learning the game and playing Pokemon. What's interesting is it seems like the whole group is following each other. Okay, so this scooter looks like it may have inadvertently, I would hope inadvertently been put in the water, maybe. In fact, it also has the wires cut. Yeah, we don't know whose scooter this is. I would assume they'd want to get it back, whatever company that is. So this building off to our left is the Aquarium of the Pacific. It's actually rather large. Lots of high-class exhibits. It's 2 stories. They have theaters in there, plural, theaters plural. Lots of exhibits. Oop.
For the 45-minute harbor cruise, the 45-minute narrative cruise around the beautiful Long Beach Harbor. All kids under 12 for just $6. Children 4 under free. We're currently boarding at dock number 2 for the 45-minute harbor cruise.
Watch where you're going.
All kids under 12 for just $6.
So the aquarium has lots of permanent exhibits and then rotating exhibits as well. Nice fountain in front. They're loading up. They have 2 tour boats there. The one in back is loading up with people. It's probably what that announcement was. Last call for people to hop on. Wow. Wow, very nice. So this is the aquarium. Along with a bunch of birds on the top. Go up here. Go this way. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company from the Forrest Gump movies. No fishing, swimming, skating, biking, no animals. Well, a lot of skating and skateboards, and there is a heck of a lot of biking, and there were dogs. I'm not too clear on that one. And there was some fishing. I didn't see anybody swimming. So the restaurants have opened up by now for the lunch crowd. So there's people waiting outside. Bubba Gump's already. Oh, they already have a line. Nice restrooms. Down the road, free service just down the road. Free service. I'm not sure what that is. Line for signing up participants starts here. Bungee trampoline. Okay, so would you go on this? I've seen people on this before. I don't think I would do it. Oh, visitor information booth. I'm surprised they aren't open. This is the end of the Pike shopping area. They call it the Pike Outlets, but it's really not outlet stores, so to speak, but that's what they call it. I'm not sure what these footprints say. Free service just down the road. Oh, Long Beach Transit. That makes sense because yes, they have a free bus that runs around. As I mentioned before, we were talking about that Long Beach has pretty good transit system between the buses, the scooters, the bikes, lots of bike lanes, dedicated bike lanes. Oh, here's a fairly new bird scooter with a headlight. A lot of them don't have headlights. Let's see. Oh, it's a nice pedestrian crossing in tribute to the Cyclone wood roller coaster that was here many, many, many decades ago. Well, let's head on across the street. Whatever festival was going on there. Certainly have a lot of scooters all nicely lined up. Ooh, that Ferrari, or it could be a Lamborghini for all I know. That could be my next car. I'm sure it only costs a few dollars. So this Shoreline Drive here, this is one of the main stretches of the Long Beach Grand Prix every year. They race down here and they circle around all these buildings that we're looking at here. So it is a longer course than just this street. Okay, got a walk sign. Certainly have a lot of food trucks over to the right. So the official Pike Mall is part of what they're still calling the outlets, is across the street. And again, these aren't typical outlet stores. Definitely have your choice of food trucks here today. Tesorito. Okay, I would think some type of Mexican. Yes, tostadas, sopas. Oh, they do have burgers and fries. Tacos. Goes Mr. Falafel. Wrap sandwich plates. Philly cheesesteak. Ooh, shawarma wrap. That might be good. Beef or chicken. We got here. This looks like a more general type. Oh, they have everything from tacos to funnel cakes. Carne asada, burritos. Oh, and funnel cakes over here. I guess you can compare prices between the two trucks. Soft serve ice cream. El Chavito. Oh, lots of ice cream. Lots of choices. We Can District, Food Court and Marketplace. Oh, vegan. It said We Can. This is Taco Cibaria. Churros. Made fresh every day. Oh, let's see what we got here at the Vegan District Food Court and Marketplace. First, wash the beef. Oh, that's interesting. Never heard of that before. Oh, okay, because it's vegan. So the other food trucks we passed, they did have some vegetarian options, but they weren't vegan. And since this is a vegan marketplace, it would make sense that we have a vegan food vendor. There's actually a couple of them. Spicy chicken sandwich and a Western bacon burger, buffalo chicken fries, slider meal. So all those are going to be vegan. Impossible patties. Yeah, they use vegan cheese. Yeah, that makes sense. Thai and Mexican food, well, I guess vegan depending on what you get. Planet-based cuisine, that sounds like it could be vegan. Oh, look at this stuff. Herva, cold brewed yerba mate teas. I don't know what that is. Drink more mate. Iced yerba mate. I don't know what that is. Sure, it's good. Donuts, vegan and gluten-free. That's interesting. I never thought about whether donuts were vegan or not. And they have little micro donuts. They're all a little bit smaller than what you typically see in a donut shop. Not that I frequent donut shops, so maybe donut shops have downsized over the years. Vegan soft serve floats, another thing I haven't thought of. And they have shots, turmeric shot, ginger shot, beet shots. Wow. A honey greens float, pineapple, spinach, apple, pineapple, soft serve, or a dragon fruit. A pineapple, dragon fruit, and passion fruit. Wow. Different. Maya's Cookies. Looks like these places are just setting up now. Wow. And Maya has big cookies. Those are good size. Wow. So across the street to the left there, that's the Long Beach Convention Center. Just behind the Hyatt. Second to the Los Angeles Convention Center. LA Convention Center is much larger, but this is the big venue around. There's also an Anaheim Convention Center, but not quite as big as this one, even though Anaheim is substantial size also. I'll look across here, keep watching the cars as well as the sign. Oh, he had a good walk by. Uh-oh. I guess we better push the button. I thought the man across the street did. There we go. Oh, here we go. That's pretty quick. Got some Shoreline Village, Lighthouse Point, down there, and along the shoreline. Right on. Along the side of the convention center. There we go. So they have theaters, stores, restaurants, and that Pike Outlet Mall. And then just up the street, about where you see that Wells Fargo Tower, that's technically the downtown Long Beach area. Oop, sorry. Not a problem. Gotta watch out for kids running around. kinds of nice mosaics on the ground here. Yeah, so technically downtown Long Beach is just about, starts about where you see that Wells Fargo tower.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Convention Center up here. This is just one of the entrances. I would hate to think that everybody going to this building, you know, the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, I'm sure it's millions of people over the year that come to this building. I'd hate to think that they all had to go up and down these stairs, but this is like the grand entrance. You get your exercise going up these stairs. I think conventions start up again next month, or at least they're planning to start again next month. So nothing going on today, but it is a really nice facility inside. It's nice design. And before the conventions start up next month, I'm sure they'll come out and they'll clean up everything, get some of the dust off. It's one of the things being so close to the water, you get a lot of the dust and sand blowing in from the beaches. Nice area. If you don't want to take the stairs, they do have an elevator. Okay, let's head on back down. That's just one of the parking lots for the convention center. Kind of looks like they're actually open, but maybe it's just for a select group of people to go there. You would think they'd want people to go there because public parking and they'll make some money. But it does say no public parking, so they may have something going on to where they want to keep the lot available. Look at it, Islands Burgers. Go over there and have lunch. Or CPK, California Pizza Kitchen. And of course the Starbucks. Always has to be a Starbucks. Actually, there always has to be several Starbucks around.
Maybe we should walk in there.
Yeah, first one.
Over here, we got a double device person over here. There we go. Nice and windy. Well, I think we'll end the stream here for today. Thanks a lot for joining us. Hope you got through the glitch that kind of separated this walking downtown Long Beach Shoreline Village into 2 separate videos. But thanks so much, and we hope to see you on the next adventure. Be sure to hit that like button, please, please, please. Tap that like button there and hit subscribe so you're notified right when we start out on the next adventure. Have a great day.